This video is powered by Swarovski Optic, the world leader in premium sporting optics. Good morning. We have a unique opportunity this morning. A gentleman by the name of Victor has invited us to view an eagle's nest. This is a solitary eagle, which is a rare eagle for a lot of people to see, and he has a nest with 2 chicks on his property. So we're going to go see if we can film this one for you. It was a steep climb down, but there was a little flat area where we could set up our equipment. The solitary eagle is a rare raptor. It's very similar to the common blackhawk and the great blackhawk, and it's thought that many of its reported sightings are of those hawks. This juvenile has the dark leg feathers and heavily streaked underparts typical of juvie solitary eagles. The abandoned nest is quite large, and the other one of the 2 chicks we were expecting had already fledged. These eagles primarily prey on snakes, and our chick was very vocal asking for one. I want to talk, but I can barely talk. We are climbing back up to the road from where we were filming the eagle, and this is quite a climb. I'm a lot out of breath. William is practically dragging me up this trail, but we're making it, and we got some beautiful pictures and video of the juvenile eagle for you. This morning when we hiked down to see the eagle, the weather was beautiful, but down here it can turn on a dime, and this is the rainy season. We're having a tough time getting some of the birds we need out here because we have to put up with Mother Nature. Look at this. Now it's raining so hard it chased all the hummingbirds away. Well, after the rain stopped, we continued our attempt to find our target, the Peruvian Piedtail hummingbird. This hummingbird has been photographed here at Cock of the Rock Lodge numerous times, but now we were only seeing him early in the morning and late in the evening. He would appear for a few seconds, visit a couple of verbena flowers, and be off again. I was unable to get a photo of him. It was time to leave Cock of the Rock Lodge and travel to our next destination, the Manu Biological Station, previously called Via Carmen. We were going there to find the Buff-tailed Sicklebill. Good afternoon. We're back at Manu Biological Station, and we're going to carry our beautiful Swarovski scope and my Nikon equipment and look and see what kind of hummingbirds they have here. This is a really nice place. We have great rooms, great view, and hopefully great hummingbirds too. Let's see. The biological station is beautiful, and there are heliconia plants everywhere. Look at these hanging heliconias. You know, when I lived in Philadelphia, I went to a flower shop and I bought one of these. They charged me $25 for it, and that was sometime in the 1980s. These things grow wild around here. A buff-tailed sicklebill's dream. But could we find a single one? No. I was starting to get a complex. Why are my target hummingbirds avoiding me? Places where others have seen them at this same time of year were devoid of hummingbirds I was after. We had a lovely stay at the Manu Biological Station, but it was time to get back to Cusco for the trip home. Since we had to pass the Cock of the Rock Lodge on our way back, we decided to get up very early and be there when the Peruvian Piedtail made his daily visit at dawn. I needed one more try. We were in place when the sun came up and the Piedtail stayed a little bit longer than usual. I managed to get a photograph of him. But then I got a wonderful surprise. The buff-tailed sicklebill, the bird I was looking for at the biological station, came to visit the heliconia plants right in front of me. I was so shocked at seeing him, I was almost unable to lift my camera. but I managed to get a very interesting shot of him, all stretched out and looking at me as if to say, "What?" They say a lot of things wouldn't get done if it weren't for the last minute, and that is certainly true of what we experienced at Cock of the Rock Lodge. It took 4 days trying to film 2 of our target hummingbirds, and finally, our last chance, early this morning, we got both of them. Thanks to the wonderful staff, Walter and Victor here at the Cock of the Rock Lodge, and thank you to William Oriana, who always spots the birds for me. We finally got the birds. I'm very happy, and now we're on our way to Cusco and home, and waiting for the next trip and more hummingbirds.